Okay, assalamualaikum and very good morning. Okay, in this video we're going to talk about the method of modifying. So in this method of modifying we are going to look into polar arrays, rectangular arrays, break command, chamfer command, copy command, and some other types of command. These are the simple types of modify commands that you can learn in this class. Before we do that, let's turn on the AutoCAD and let's start with finding the modify commands. Now the modify commands is already in this ribbon. Okay, stated in this ribbon. So in this modify commands you have move, copy, stretch, rotate, mirror, scale, trim, fillet, erase, offset, explode, and then we have erase and other commands such as layer, set to by layer, change space, lengthen, edit polyline, split line, edit spline, edit hatch, and these are all in the modify commands. So first of all, we're going to talk about how to create arrays. Now to create arrays, you can use array, and first you need to draw the object such as this one. So first we draw, always start with drawing as a rectangle. So the first we specify the rectangle corner 0 0, and then we measure the rectangle, depends on how much you want, 100 by 50. Okay, this is our rectangle, and then we start drawing the circle. The circle can be anywhere as long as it's inside the rectangle. What we're going to do here is we're going to do this array. The first array is in the array below we have rectangular, path, and polar array. So today we are going to do the rectangular array and the polar array. So you can either click on rectangular array or you can type in array rect. Okay, array rect. Array rect is another way to explain the array rect. So by clicking on the select object and then click on enter, you can select the grid of edit array based on how many you want. So if you want to have an array of 2 rows and 2 columns, you can, and a spacing of 100, you can set that by using first type in S as spacing. So 100 is your spacing, and then specify the distance between the rows. This one you can specify the distance between the rows, so this is up to you. You can specify up to probably 100, it's up to you. And then you type in the columns by clicking on COL, click on enter, express how many number of columns you want, so you can express 2, and then specify the distance between the columns. So you can specify 100 by clicking on enter, and then specify the rows, click on enter 2, and then enter. The increment between the rows you can specify 0, and then you can click on exit. Okay, and as you can see you have already a column of 4 columns of rows. Okay, you can set this by adding more columns up to whichever you prefer. This is how you do arrays. The second array is by using a polar arrays. Now, polar arrays is almost the same as the rectangular array, but by using polar. So array polar is by typing array polar, select the object which you want to array. Since this is already combined, so we click on this object, specify the base of the array, we can specify here, and specify the base point as we have already specified. The angles between, you can specify the angles between. If you want to specify 45 degrees, you click on 45 degrees. Specify how many rows you want. You can specify, if you want to specify 2 rows. That's how you do arrays. Now the next command is break. A break command, where you type in BR, or you can just go from here and you click on modify. You can click on break as well. The best way to do that is by using BR, which is break, select the object. So in this category, you want to break this circle into half. So you click on the objects that you wish to break, specify the second point you wish to break. So if you look at the lines has been removed. So the lines have become break. And then the next one will be the chamfer. The chamfer, you type in CHA or chamfer, specify the first line. Okay, the first line will be this one. How many distance you want, or how many angles do you wish. If you click on the distance, specify the 10 as your distance, and specify the second chamfer. Okay, let's do that again. CHA for chamfer. Specify the first line. So the first line is this one. Specify the distance. So probably 5 is not, 10 is too big. Specify the second chamfer distance, 5 as well. And then select the second line. You can see that this becomes the chamfer line. Okay, by 2 distance and distance angle. You can also specify using an angle. Next one would be the copy command. Use the duplicate to copy this command. So you can copy this by clicking on CP, or you can just click on copy here. Select the object you wish to copy. Okay, and click on enter and place how many displacement you have. If you want to displace it 20, you can displace 20. It will displace from the point where you want to specify. Okay, so then you can copy like that, and you can also copy to here. As you can see, you have already made 2 copies of the first drawing. The next one is explode. This is based on the used to separate the group object into its individual parts. Okay. However, in this one we are not using the explode command. But if you click on explode, you can select the objects that is combined. However, for this one, the extend command. The extend command allows you to extend certain types of say boundary edges or whatever you wish to. So if you look at the certain values here, they won't allow you to extend because the boundaries is not there. So say you wish to combine this line to here, for example. So click on extend, will allow you to extend this line to this, for example. Okay, to extend the line to the boundaries. The fillet command is nearly the same as the chamfer command. So you can find the fillet command here, the same as the chamfer command. So the fillet command allows you, the fillet command allows you to do fillet on the object. So select the first object you wish to fillet, click on enter, select the second object or shift to apply corner. So the radius would be how many radius you wish. If you want to put 10 radius, you click on 10 radius, click on radius, click on 10, select the second, and it allows you to allow you to have a second radius on the corner of the shape. Lengthen is same thing as the extend, which for this one you use F to use the round and edge to form a corner of an object. Okay, you can lengthen changes the object without disturbing other qualities such as the angles on the length of the radii. So The mirror command is the same thing as a copy command, except that you need to have a for this one you need to have a mirror line created by two selected point. So for example, you have a line, you draw a line here, so you can do mirror by typing the mirror line MI, and then you wish to copy which copy you wish, select the objects, and then mirror your first point of the line and then your second point of the line. Now you will have the ask you to erase, so unerase the object. So there you have to a mirror of the object. A move command allows you to move. Here you have move command, allows you to move the object you wish to move. For example, this one and this one you wish to move. So specify the base point you wish to specify, and it allows you to move whichever place you wish. Okay, very straightforward. Next is the offset command, which are regularly used. So offset command allows you to do offset by clicking on OFF offset and then it allows you to add some specific distance to the offset. So if you add distance, say you have 10, so select the object you wish to offset. It allows you to offset 10 distance, a distance of 10 mm from the first object. If you want to extend this one, you can also offset closer and increase, depends on which function you wish. You click on this one to offset more. Okay, you can add the offset. That will help you see the offset line. Okay, and then we have p-edit. Okay, p-edit is used to edit the polylines. This modification can come in many forms, such as width change, the overall width of the polyline, joining the segment, add a spline or a fit curve to create a smooth surface, and also a line type. Now p-edit is the same as explode or also lengthen. Okay, it helps you to change the shape of your line. So p-edit. So p-edit can select allows you to select multiple polylines. So you want to turn this into a polyline? Yes. Enter option. You want to close it? It will help you close. If it fit for this one, same thing. It will allow you to do multiple types of p-edit. Okay, p-edit. P-edit allows you to do multiples, either close, join, width, edit, fit, spline, decurve, and many others type of p-edit options you have. For example, you want to do chamfer, fillet, and offset. When applied polylines, they can change all the segments into a polyline. Okay, for example, like this one. A rotate command is the same thing as the move command, except it allows you to rotate this one. You can either type rotate, select the objects you wish to rotate, and then specify the base point. You can rotate whichever directions you wish. Okay, and then we have the scale command, which allows you to do increase or decrease the size of by typing in SC. You can scale this object and into specific base points. Say if you want to minimize this, you can increase the size or decrease the size, depends on whichever you wish to do. So small objects like this becomes SC, will become the SC line. Okay. The stretch command is the same thing as by stretching by using S. It allows you to stretch S, which allows you to stretch this into a stretchable object. So you can specify the displacement. If you specify 50 for example, so specify the second point. You can specify the second point like this. Okay, it allows you to stretch or allows you to move as well, stretching the component into for example from this house you can stretch it. And then this one I think we already talked about trim. Okay, by typing in tr trim, you can use your mouse or cursor just to move like that, and it allows you to trim all the unnecessary individual lines that you wish to remove, like that, just by moving your line. Okay. Okay, there are many other express tools that you can apply. You can read through this. Okay, select multiple express, for example, multiple entity stretch, move, copy, rotate, extend, trim, and multiple p-edit. In this chapter also we will talk about the draw button. Actually, the draw button is easy for you to do. Here we have the draw button already. We talked about the line and polyline and circle line and arc. So for line commands such as circle, line, and arc, you can do that by clicking on line L, okay, or you can just type in line. Circle, you can just click on circle, and it allows you to circle any center point you wish, and then you have a circle. And then you have also the arc command, which you just type in A, and it will allows you to find the arc command. So in arc command there are many points. You have 3 points. You can either start end, center end, and this allows you to help you draw much easier. Okay, a 3-point arc may be created in either direction. So for example, you want to do a 3-point arc in the assignment. It allows you to find a drawing such as in assignment 2 you have a drawing of arc, so you can use 3-point selected arc to allows you to do certain arc design. So arc here allows you to either have start, center, end, start, end, center, and so many other directions. For 3-point is easy. You can specify the first point, then specify the second point, for example, and then you can specify the center point, center of the arc, like that. This one is the common one, okay, the most important one, which is the start with line angle. We want to find the tangent between these two lines. So the tangent between the two lines, let me just delete this first, is very important. For example, you have a circle. You wish to combine the tangent of this line, for example, to the circle. You can draw using TTR, tangent radius, a line with an arc. Select the tangent point on both sides, and then you can set the radius. So you can click on TTR or tangent. Okay, tangent allows you to select the first object which you wish to tangent. The first object will be the one that fixed. Okay, the second object will be the one that will be moved. So tangent allows you to include. Okay, for multiple tangent, for example 3 tangent objects with red dots, for example you can do 3 multiple objects. So say you have 2 objects, another circle and another circle, and you wish to do a tangent. This one in tangent allows you to specify the center point of circle. Okay, say you want to combine the second point here and the third point here, so you will draw, you will allow you to draw another circle that is tangent to the line, this and these 2 circles. Okay, the rest is very simple. Okay, either ellipse command, multi-line command, and so on, which you can do this by yourself. So I think you can go through this. Another way to do it is by going to the website, okay, which you can use. Okay, for example, L, C, T, these are all the commands that can be found in in this can be used, in which I have already explained earlier. So go through this Autodesk, the source CAD here, AutoCAD command, and you can try to learn it step by step. Okay, so that's all for this class today. Thank you very much and goodbye.